हम्म चालू तो हो गई है। यप, स्ट्रीम चालू हो चुकी है। हम सीधा चलेंगे गेम में। ओके ओके, आ चुके हैं। मैं एक पानी गर्म करने रख देता हूँ। वर केलं म्हणजे चालू केलं ना? वर केलं म्हणजे चालू झालं ना गरम करायला? वरचं दाबलं तर चालू झालं ना बटन, म्हणजे गरम व्हायचं. लाल पेटते बघ. ओके, इधर गेम में चलता हूँ. फुल नाही भरलंय, अर्ध भरलंय. का रे? ये यहाँ पे रखता हूँ मैं। वैसे आज भूख लगे तो खाने के लिए कप नूडल्स लाया हूँ। मुझे बहुत दिनों से मैगी खानी थी, पर हर जगह भाई 60-70 के ऊपर की मैगी बता रहे। मेरे को नहीं खानी उतनी, तो ये कप नूडल्स लाया हूँ मैं अपने लिए। यहाँ पे रख देता हूँ ऐसे, गर्म करके खाएंगे बाद में। एंड यस, मैं भूल ही गया उस दिन हमने ये वाली आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट चालू करी थी। चुप हो जा रही है ये, वो क्यों हर बार खुल जाता है। ये वाली आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट हमने चालू कर रखी थी। ये तो अब फॉन्टेन की शुरू हो जाएगी। ये फॉन्टेन की आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट है, पर उससे पहले ये दो पड़ी है ना, प्रीवियस टेल और इन्वर्जन ऑफ जेनेसिस, ये कंप्लीट करनी है। इसमें ये वाली मैंने नेविगेट, ये वाली देखो आधी स्टार्ट कर रखी थी। वो बुढ़े को अपनी क्या नाम है, क्या नाम है इसका, ई के साथ हम घूम रहे थे। याद आ गया मुझे। सीधा उसमें चलता हूँ, ज़्यादा टाइम पास नहीं करता। अभी तक लोग भी नहीं आए, और चलेंगे वहीं पे सीधे कंप्लीट करेंगे।
Is this really necessary?
गो टू वेयर टी मास्टर इज। जितने हो सके उतने आज आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने का, सारे हो जाएंगे। आज सैटरडे है, लंबी स्ट्रीम करेंगे।
Hey, where'd he go?
ऑटो पे रखूंगा।
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long.
अरे बेचारा चला गया वो भी।
So we won't get
प्लास्टिक
to
रैपर
drink his
निकाल के
tea?
रखता हूँ इसका अभी तक।
We didn't even have a chance to say
अरे
goodbye.
मत रो पायमोन, पायमोन मत रो।
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
खोल दिया भाई। ये अच्छा खासा कप है इसका। Let's make our own tea.
Well,
हाँ।
this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set.
चाय पी दी
Perhaps I
इसे।
should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
अरे
I've watched
पर इसे कुक नहीं
Furuyama
करना
cook
आता
here
ना।
on many
शिट,
occasions.
इसे कुक नहीं करना
I
तो
doubt
she
I should
cannot
have any
cook.
major
I
problems
remember
doing it
9 people
myself.
are watching us guys who कौन देख रहा है, जरा चैट में हाय लिख दो, नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो। Oh shit,
The
this is
tea
gonna
is
be
ready.
terrible.
Please give it a try.
This is gonna be
So many
terrible.
thoughts were racing through my head as I was
Lol.
brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's just the memories flooding
You're
back in.
right.
Yep. 9 people are
But
watching
the
guys.
things
कौन
we've
देख रहा है
seen
चैट? अटक
today
गई
have
क्या?
brought back many memories for me.
नहीं अटक गई।
I've been reminded of many
बस कोई
people
चैट ही
too.
नहीं कर रहा, कोई बात नहीं करना चाहता मुझसे।
Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back.
अरे बेचारी
Back at
सैड
the
हो गई।
Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably
हेलो भाई,
lighthearted.
हेलो डूड विद द बोर्ड। कैसा है डूड विद द बोर्ड?
But
देख मैं क्या
now,
लाया हूँ मैं अपने लिए।
I'd like to broach a heavier topic,
How are you today?
if I may.
I'm really happy क्योंकि
The
आज मैं कप
events
नूडल्स
of
लाया हूँ और मैंने
500
गर्म पानी
years
भी रखा है
ago
हमारे केटल में।
not
आज मैं
only
कप
robbed
नूडल्स
me of
खाऊंगा
my
ऑन
friend,
स्ट्रीम।
Kitsune Saigu. They all...
She died in that disaster too?
अरे अरे अरे
Yes.
टुडे
She
11 लोग
went
दिख
to
रहे हैं। कौन कौन
Kamuya
दिख रहा है? जरा
alone,
चैट में हाय हेलो लिख दो, नए हो तो
without telling
सब्सक्राइब
me.
कर दो, क्योंकि
Unlike
आज
me,
लंबी स्ट्रीम करेंगे और जितने हो
Makoto
सके
was
उतने
no
आर्कॉन को
martial
कंप्लीट
artist.
करेंगे, साइड वाले, मेन वाले नहीं।
Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the
अपना
circumstances
बता
were
डूड विद
so
द बोर्ड, तेरा
grave
कैसा चल
that
रहा है?
Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or
गुड फॉर यू ब्रो। यस थैंक यू थैंक यू।
perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case,
हाय
by
हाय
the
सैड
time
हो
I
रहा है रे,
realized
सैड
what
हो
was
रहा है ये। शिट,
happening,
सेंड मी सम एज वेल। जरूर जरूर जरूर। अरे 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 माँ को तो
Yes,
यस सैड हो गया रे एकदम से ये।
it was too late.
अरे 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 सैड हो गया एकदम से।
I arrived only in time to hear her
बाय द वे
dying
ब्रो आई
breath.
हैव अ क्वेश्चन पूछ।
She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell.
अरे 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 चलो गुड बाय तो किया भाई कम से कम।
I cried bitterly. Even in those final
I have
moments,
like 5,000
I
saved up
couldn't
from 3
understand her
months and I
actions.
have two things I
Why did she go to Conria first
want
and not
to pay
I?
but can't choose.
Why did she keep me in the dark about it?
क्या?
Was it to shield me?
5,000 क्या पैसे या प्रीमो जेम्स? I have like 5,000 saved up from 3 months and I have two things I want to buy but can't choose. दो चीज खरीदना है ना? पैसे की बात कर रहे हैं प्रीमो जेम्स की बात कर रहे हैं। और हाँ अगर पैसे की बात कर रहे हैं तो डायरेक्ट चीजों के नाम बता दे, क्या कौन सी दो चीजें खरीदना चाहता है तो बोल।
It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity.
13 लोग देख रहे हैं लाइक
As a
हमारे तो
testament
5
to
लाइक का
that
टारगेट
decision,
रखते हैं, कंप्लीट
I
करते हैं।
saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and
हाँ
brought it back to Inazuma.
और क्या किया इसने? ओके तो
That's quite a story.
एक पार्ट उसका
When I
जिंदा रखा
returned
अपने
to
बहन का।
Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
अपीयर्ड?
That's exactly what
हाँ
everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it,
ओ
and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one
ओके
questioned it, and yet its
ओके
presence
well
contrasted
I
so
was thinking
starkly
of
with the area as
thinking of
I
building
remembered it.
experimental server.
It
I
seemed as if
have other
I
stuff,
was the
just
only
need
one
to
to have
buy
noticed it
CPU,
appear
RAM
suddenly out of
and
thin air.
motherboard for 4th gen Intel CPU installing in Ox. Second 1080p monitor. ओके ओके तो सर्वर किसका बना रहा है ये बता पहले। सर्वर माइनक्राफ्ट का बना रहा है तो भाई जेन्युइनली बोलूँगा रिस्की है, बहुत बच्चे है ना, बहुत कर सकता है, अच्छा अच्छी चीज़ है वो, बहुत पैसे भी आते हैं उसमें से, बट रिस्की है, लफड़े बहुत होते हैं। भगवान भाई भी बहुत दिनों से ट्राई कर रहे हैं पर बच्चे बहुत परेशान करते हैं, सर्वर क्रैश करवाने आ जाते हैं, बहुत टाइम देना पड़ता है। पर तेरे पास प्लान होगा तो ज़रूर कर। और मैं कहूँगा मॉनिटर अभी मत खरीद, मॉनिटर की इतनी ज़रूरत नहीं रहती है, ज़्यादा ज़रूरत तेरे हार्डवेयर की रहती है। स्क्रीन बाद में भी तू ले पाएगा, पर पहले अगर तुझे शुरुआत करना है, सर्वर बना रहा है तो बाकियों के लिए बना रहा है, तो सर्वर जब बनाएगा तो बाकियों को अच्छे से खेलते आना चाहिए, तुझे बस मॉनिटर करना इम्पोर्टेंट रहना चाहिए। तो पहले मैं कहूँगा मॉनिटर बाद में कर ले, सेकेंडरी अच्छा सेकेंडरी मॉनिटर। अब फिर तो भाई दिक्कत ही नहीं है, मॉनिटर बाद में ही रख, मॉनिटर बाद में ही रख। पहले अपने सारा हार्डवेयर का मटेरियल ले ले, मदरबोर्ड सीपीयू ये सब ले ले तू,
In
वो
the
ज़्यादा
end,
इम्पोर्टेंट है।
I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to
पर
understand.
मैं सच कहूँगा मॉनिटर्स आर
not
इम्पोर्टेंट,
Paimon's level.
मॉनिटर्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट। बहुत मज़ा आता है अच्छे मॉनिटर्स पे, बहुत मज़ा आता है अच्छे मॉनिटर्स पे, बट इट्स अ लग्जरी रैदर देन अ नीड।
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its
ओके
people.
पानी गर्म हो गया है।
In
झाला
this
से मारे
respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself
शौक
that
नहीं बस
I
वरना
would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful.
ओके ओके चलो चलो, मैं अब ओके गाइस, ओके 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 ना फॉर पर्सनल uses bro. I like learning how to host my local website. I have a gaming laptop for my main college work. फिर अरे 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 नहीं भाई, फिर भी मैं कहूँगा तेरे पास पहले कुछ सीपीयू का सामान वगैरह है क्या? एक सीपीयू तो है क्या ऑलरेडी तेरे पास, क्योंकि सेकेंडरी कंप्यूटर लगा रहा है और वही तो, अरे इसमें ऑलरेडी मसाला डाला हुआ होता है। ओके ओके, ये चम्मच भी दे रखे, वाह। हार्डवेयर ही लूँगा मैं बोलूँगा। ओहो मसाला बढ़िया है, हार्डवेयर ही ले पहले। पहले ये सब ही खरीद, सीपीयू वगैरह। ओके चलो इसमें पानी डालता हूँ अब थोड़ा। ये देखो गाइस, इसमें ऑलरेडी मसाला डाला हुआ है। थोड़े ये अपने ड्राइड, क्या कहते हैं, मटर, मटर को क्या कहते हैं, पीस भी है। पानी छोड़िए यार मेरे मुंह में। ओके ओके, गर्म पानी डालेंगे। लाइन कहाँ है पर? हाँ लाइन वहाँ है। एक लाइन दी है उन्होंने, उस लाइन तक। हाँ पानी आ गया, थोड़ा और डालता हूँ। ओके और अब पानी डाल दिया है, इसे बंद करके रख देना है। देखते कितना ऐड एंड एग। एग नहीं है ना, मैं चाहता था पर आज शनिवार को मैं नॉनवेज नहीं खाता, तो ये एकदम अच्छे से सील पैक कर देते हैं। ऐड मैं करना चाहता था, करना तो चाहता था वो भी, पर आज शनिवार को इट विल, पता है पता है नेक्स्ट टाइम सैटरडे को नहीं खाता मैं नॉन वेज, इसलिए साइड में रख देता हूँ ताकि गिरे ना। 4 मिनट के लिए रखना है, रख देते साइड में। वाई बेटर है। ओके ओके, मैं पहली बार खा रहा हूँ एक्चुअली। मुझे पता है कि कप नूडल्स का एक बहुत बढ़िया कल्चर है। चम्मच बढ़िया है रे, एकदम अच्छा करियर है। और उसमें, सॉरी करियर बोल रहा हूँ, क्या बोलते हैं, अच्छा नहीं 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 खुलेगा वापस से। कल्ट फॉलोइंग है, हाँ कप नूडल्स की एक तरह से पूरी कल्ट फॉलोइंग है, और बहुत सारे चीज़ है इसमें। मैं भी ट्राई करना चाहूँगा हर एक तरह के कप
But
नूडल्स।
even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
7 लोग देख रहे हैं, लाइक मारो। चलो 5 लाइक का टारगेट रखते हैं, कंप्लीट करा दो जल्दी से, 3 लाइक बचे।
While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person,
1 मिनट रुको। काय रे, रूमवर आहे, लाईव्ह आहे का? बोल। हा बोल ना, काय नाही, काय महत्वाचं असेल तर बोल पटकन ना। ठीक आहे, नंतर करतो मी तुला परत। वाई बेटर, वाई कौन सा वाला? मैंने देखा यहाँ पे मेरे शॉप में था, मैं सोचा बाद में ट्राई करता हूँ कोई डिफरेंट फ्लेवर। इफ़ यू हैवंट ट्राइड वाई नूडल्स इन नेपाल, यू कांट कॉल योर सेल्फ नेपाली। वाई इज़ लाइक मैगी इन नेपाल, मैगी ऑफ नेपाल। करूँगा ट्राई, है मेरे स्टोर में है, पर मैं सोचा हेलो आई एम बैक, डिडन वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, वेलकम बैक।
You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
चलो ये भी देखते हैं। 11 लोग देख रहे हैं, लाइक मारो,
so far,
5 लाइक का टारगेट कंप्लीट करते हैं।
seems so.
और मैं हो तो सब्सक्राइब मारो, 620
sorry.
चलते हैं आज।
I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma.
अरे
And the
पिल्लू
fate
कसा
of
आहे
those
बघ, मी काय
closest
आणले,
to me.
मी कप नूडल्स खातोय आज, हे बघ
I am afraid
गरम
I
आहे,
can't help you.
दाखवतो मी मॅगी खातो, मॅगी कप
Oh,
नूडल्सची।
well,
कसं आहे पिल्लू?
That's a shame. But it
जेवला
can't
तू?
be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
चम्मच ही टूट गया,
With
मैं
this
क्यों
last cup
कीड़े
of
कर
tea,
रहा था,
let
चम्मच ही
us
टूट
honor
गया,
the tea
शिट,
master's memory.
चम्मच ही टूट गया, मैं
Thank
क्यों
you,
कीड़े कर रहा था भाई,
Destiny,
शिट।
for giving us the chance to meet
मैं फिर
again.
से फोल्ड करना चाहता था, पर अरे 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 टूट गया।
Let's keep following the traces.
चाय तो पी ले।
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
कप ऑफ टी लेफ्ट फॉर, अरे फुरियामा जरूर। कहाँ जाना है अब आगे? ये रहा, फॉलो करते रहेंगे। ऊपर तो नहीं है ना, या नीचे ही जाना है मुझे? हाँ नीचे ही जाना है। ओहो, हो रहा और खून। चलते रहेंगे आगे। 10 लोग देख रहे गाइस, लाइक मारो, 5 लाइक का टारगेट है, कंप्लीट करा दो। यहाँ पे कुछ है नहीं है। आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे, आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे। 10 लोग देख रहे हैं। जा कहाँ रहे हैं? फिर से कहीं तो अंदर जा रहे हैं। ओके आ गए। तो मारना पड़ेगा, मार हमारी टाइम गाइस, मार हमारी टाइम।
Once again, please leave them to me.
अरे वाह, यस यस यस, राइडन शोगन बनेंगे हम।
Hey, are you sure you're all right? You're
Only skate.
scaring
Hi bro,
us.
what patch did you start playing? I actually started playing from
Fear not.
2020 first
Fighting
patch
is
when
what I do
Mondstadt was
best.
the only thing in the game. But I quit after completing the first Archon game because I didn't have any laptop or my mobile, because my mobile died. And then I forgot about the game, but then I again started playing in 2022, and then I lost that account. But this is my third account which I started playing from 2023. So around when I think Sumeru was about to be completed, and Sumeru was about to be completed, and Fontaine was a new thing. But then I again stopped playing for like a year, and then when will you complete Natlan bro? करेंगे, वही करने की सीरीज चालू है। दैट्स व्हाट दिस सीरीज इज अबाउट, कैचिंग अप टू 6.0 अपडेट। सारे आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट जल्दी जल्दी कंप्लीट करने हैं अब हमें। मेरा गोल यही है, कंप्लीट ऑल आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट बिफोर दिस
There
ईयर
is no
एंड।
escape. Illusion shattered.
खत्म करता हूँ इन्हें, और मैगी हो गई होगी अभी तक। माय कप नूडल्स मस्ट हैव एंडेड टिल नाउ। अरे
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
अरे अरे अरे,
Now you
चलो
shall perish.
बुब्बा स्वॉर्ड भाई, बुबी स्वॉर्ड।
Illusion shattered.
कितना स्पेस दबाओ इसके लिए?
Inazuma
Booby
shines
sword.
eternal.
नाइस, ओके नाइस। प्रो गेमर्स माविका एंड फ्लिंस रिव्यू। अभी नहीं ब्रो, अभी नहीं, बाद में। एंड बाय द वे दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ आवर कॉन्क्वेस्ट ग्राइंड लमा। यस आई नो दैट्स
Us.
also you're basically an OG. हाँ, yes I am an OG but still a noob. And bro will complete engineering before he complete Natland. Yes, अपना माविका इन्फ्लुएंस रिव्यू बाद में ब्रो, बाद में। ये कंप्लीट करना है। 18 लोग देख रहे हैं, कौन कौन देख रहे हैं जरा चैट में हाय हेलो लिख दो। एंड इफ यू प्लीज सब्सक्राइब बिकॉज आई एम डूइंग अ वेलकम गिव एट 650 सब्सक्राइबर्स, सो डू सब्सक्राइब यू बी। अरे बहुत दिनों बाद, क्या हाल? अरे अरे, मदद मांग ले, हम भी
My
स्ट्रांग हैं।
apologies.
RMB रिमेंबर मी। यस भाई, यू भी क्या बात कर रहा है यार,
Just
याद
take
कर
a
रहा हूँ।
breather and get your strength back.
हाँ, हम मारते तब तक, चलो देखते, शायद हो गए होंगे। लेट्स सी द कप नूडल्स। गरम तो बहुत है भाई। एक मिनट, मैं चिट चैट, उस मस्त मस्त चिट चैट में आ जाता हूँ। ओके, सो ऐड टाइम नहीं, मैं कप नूडल्स खा रहा हूँ। मैंने पहली बार मंगाए, ये देखो मैगी के है, देखते हो गए होंगे। हो गए रे, हो, अरे वाह 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 वाह, मुझे मैगी खाने का बड़ा मन था। अरे हो गए रे अच्छे खासे, पर मैंने चम्मच तोड़ दिया। फक, चम्मच टूट गया है मेरे से। अरे यार, चम्मच टूट गया है मेरे से, एक्सपीरियंस रुइन हो रहा है थोड़ा सा, पर कोई बात नहीं, मेरी गलती है। थोड़ा सा स्टर करेंगे। उहु उहु अरे बढ़िया पक गए रे, जेन्युइनली अच्छे पके हैं। थोड़ा सा ओके। थोड़ा सूप पी के देखूंगा मैं पहले। आई एम अ न्यू सोल, आई कम इन दिस स्ट्रेंज वर्ल्ड। तेरा पुराना डायलॉग। चलो पहले सूप पी के देखता हूँ। अच्छे दिख रहे क्या तुम्हें? चमक रहे थोड़े से। थोड़ा सूप पीऊंगा इसका। ओह आय है, फ्लेवर टूटे हुए हैं थोड़े से नूडल्स। दिख रहा है तुम्हें? नाइस 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 नाइस। भूख लग गई रे मुझे। और ब्रो बाय द वे, डू यू थिंक माय पेरेंट्स विल लेट मी बिल्ड अ होल न्यू पीसी ऑल बाय माई सेल्फ? भाई एक्सपीरियंस है तो ज़रूर बना और ट्राई कर, बट कुछ टूटे ना इसका ध्यान रख, क्योंकि भाई तुझे फिर से कुछ खरीदने में दिक्कत होगी। हम्म हम्म हम्म, वाह वाह वाह। है मैगी। प्यार है भाई मैगी। आई हैव अ पावर सप्लाई यूनिट, एसएसडी स्टोरेज। अच्छी बात है, रख ले। मतलब आधा आधा सामान है ना तेरे पास, तो ज़रूर बिल्ड कर। पीसी होना चाहिए, पीसी से बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो। बट मैं जेन्युइनली कहूँगा सिर्फ गेमिंग मत एक्सप्लोर कर पीसी लेने के बाद। साइड बाय साइड थोड़ा सा एक छोटा बिजनेस भी ट्राई कर तेरा। हम्म वाह वाह। कर ले। बट क्या दिक्कत होती है, कोई प्रोफेशनल करे ना तो डिफ़ॉल्टी पीस जल्दी से पकड़ लेता है, और तुम्हें पता भी नहीं चलता कि अगर कोई फॉल्टी पीस आया और तुम्हें लगता है तुम्हारी गलती है कि मेरे मेरे गलती की वजह से नहीं चल रहा। कर ले फिर हो जाएगा। यू नो माई फुल नेम ना? कैन यू गिव मी? नहीं रे, तेरा पूरा नाम भूल गया। ये क्या लिखा है तूने? यू भी एक क्या लिखा है जापानीज में? ओहो, तेरा पूरा नाम याद नहीं मुझे रिमाइंड कर दे मुझे। माई नेम गिव मी शाउट आउट, यू बी शाउट आउट टू यू माई ब्रदर। फिर सही कर रहा है, कर ज़रूर कर। मैं थोड़ा सूप पीता हूँ। ओहो हो, डैम आई थिंक आई फेल इन लव विद कप नूडल्स गाइस। वाह वाह वाह। सूपी एकदम से बढ़िया। और क्या वो इटालियंस क्या कहते हैं, एल डेंटे नूडल्स। हाँ, मज़ा आ रहा है। नो द नेम आई जस्ट रोड, तेरा नाम सेंसर हो गया। ये तेरा नाम है? ये पॉन पोकोइनो, पॉन पोकानो, ये जो लिखा है तूने, तेरा नाम है? कुछ भी ये तेरा नाम है भाई। भाई इससे अच्छा नहीं, जान दे, मैं नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगा। आई गिव अप, यू भी आई गिव अप। हुआ वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, नो यू हैव, अरे नहीं जमेगा रे। डूड विद दैट डूड, ब्रो इज मलेशियन। हेलो केम ऑन ओ सारा, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आई एम ईटिंग कप नूडल्स फॉर फर्स्ट टाइम। हाँ सच में पहली बार खा रहा हूँ यार मैं, एंड इट्स एक्चुअली गुड। गिर जाता अभी। हम्म, नाइस नाइस। और बहुत सारे हैं वैसे अच्छे खासे अमाउंट में, ऐसे थोड़े से नहीं है। गिव मी, ये ले। आ कर आ, से आ माय बेबी। हम्म 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 हम्म। अरे नीचे और मसाला था क्या? मैंने सही से स्टर नहीं किया। अरे 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 अरे। ओके, नीचे और थोड़ा मसाला था, मैंने सही से मिक्स नहीं किया। कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। या आई सॉ यू बिफोर वेयर। हाँ, यू प्ले गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट? यस, आई प्ले गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट राइट नाउ। जस्ट आई एम टेकिंग ब्रेक सो आई कैन एंजॉय माय कप नूडल्स। हम्म हम्म हम्म। यस, मैंने सही से मिक्स नहीं किया था। चम्मच टूट चुका है इसलिए ज़रा सा दिक्कत आ रही है। गरम गरम। ओह, आई थिंक आई एम इनटू कप नूडल्स नाउ गाइस। जस्ट वन, जस्ट वन। 21 लोग देख रहे गाइस। इफ यू आर न्यू प्लीज सब्सक्राइब because I'm doing a Welkin giveaway at 650 subscribers. You might just win yourself some Welkin. Ooh. हम्म। मुझे पूछ रहा है केमन हो सारा। आर यू आस्किंग मी फॉर फेस रिवील? मुझे यू भी। अरे नहीं रे, तेरा इट्स आउट ऑफ माई ह्यूमन कैपेबिलिटीज टू रीड योर नेम ब्रो। आई एम सॉरी, डोंट क्राई। अबे क्या चल रहा है? मेरा कैमरा चालू है ना? चालू तो है। कौन सा फेस रिवील करवा रहे हो अब भाई? यही तो चेहरा है मेरा, यही चेहरा है ना मेरा। हम्म है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, क्रश रिवील नहीं। वो जब कंफर्टेबल होगी तब खुद कर दूंगा। ओके, नॉट अंटिल देन। सेलिब्रिटी क्रशेस बता सकता हूँ मेरे, बट नॉट द रियल क्रश। नहीं, बचपन से 21 साल से सिंगल हूँ मैं। लिटरली मेरा सिंगल रहने का 21 साल का तजुर्बा है। वाह। हाउ मच वॉज दैट रेजर हेडसेट ब्रो? दैट शिट नॉट मिड रेंज। नहीं मिड रेंज भाई। अराउंड मुझे दो दो 2500, हाँ 2500 का पड़ा था ये अराउंड। और बहुत अच्छा है असल में इसका ये माइक। ये भी अच्छा है, इसमें असल में ईयर मफ्स थे समहाउ। पर कोई फॉलो नहीं करता ये। इंडिया में भी वही है 21 ईयर्स। ये अच्छा, इसका माइक भी असल में मैं पहले जब मैं मेरे पास ये माइक नहीं थे ना, मैं इससे पहले इसी से बात करता था स्ट्रीम पे। अच्छा माइक है ये भी, तो ज़रूर ट्राई करना। ले रहे हो तो। आर यू स्टूडेंट? यस, आई एम अ स्टूडेंट। I'm actually in college studying mechanical engineering right now. ओ शिट, अरे नीचे बहुत मसाला था रे, मैंने सही से स्टर नहीं किया। ये बोले थे जैज एक्सडी हेलो बाबा वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। ये क्या लिखा हुआ? आई थिंक द सर्वर आई वांट टू बाय इज 1.4 के लमाओ। हाँ खरीद ले। एक मिनट एक मिनट। गेम में आ जाते हैं, थोड़ा गेम खत्म होने वाले। ब्रो ब्रो आर यू इन मेस? मेस मतलब व्हाट इज मेस? आई फॉरगॉट द स्पेलिंग। मेस क्या होता है? थोड़ी देर के लिए जरा कैमरा बंद रख रहा हूँ गाइस मैं। हम्म भाई बहुत मसाला था रे नीचे, मैंने सही से मिक्स नहीं किया। चलो कोई बात नहीं, हो गया। मैं फेंक के आता हूँ। वाह वाह नाइस। ओके मैं यार फेंक के आता हूँ। गेम कंटिन्यू करेंगे अब। हाँ
We'll deal with the monsters.
चलो अब हम मारेंगे। ओह ओह क्या हुआ? मेस इज द प्लेस
the
वेयर
same
दे
line
ईट फूड।
again.
हाँ है ना भाई। टाइम फॉर ट्रिप अना। हाँ मेमोरी लेन।
Where am I?
कहाँ हूँ मैं? टिपिकल वेयर एम आई शिट। सेम
Who are you?
ईयर
Oh, my
थर्ड
Shogun,
फर्स्ट ईयर,
you're here too.
सॉरी थर्ड ईयर
Are you
फर्स्ट
injured,
सेम,
Your Excellency?
यानी कि फिफ्थ सेम में हूँ मैं अभी।
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogun of
वेलकम
Samurai,
कन्हैया
will
भाई,
defend the
वेलकम।
Shogun until the very end.
My buddy gonna start electrical engineering from next month.
Come on,
Your
man.
advice?
They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Okay. एक ही एडवाइस दूंगा, engineering is really goated, even in electrical engineering, or you can actually achieve a lot of things still in engineering। पता है बहुत लोग कहते हैं कि फील्ड में कुछ नहीं है, कुछ नहीं नहीं। अगर तुम शिद्दत से पढ़ते हो, और ऐसे नहीं कि मार्क्स स्कोर करने के लिए नहीं, कंसेप्ट असल में समझ रहे हो लिटरली। अगर तुम 100% कंसेप्ट में से 50% भी कंसेप्ट समझ रहे हो और तुम्हें वो अप्लाई करने आने लगा है, बात खत्म है, तुम्हें नौकरी मिल जाएगी। और मैं कहूँगा मार्क्स से ज़्यादा प्रोजेक्ट, डिफ़िकल्ट प्रोजेक्ट बनाने पे ध्यान दो। अब इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में जा रहे हो, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में जा रहे हो तो तुम्हें कम से कम एक मदरबोर्ड बनाते आना चाहिए। मदरबोर्ड मतलब एकदम हाई फाई वाला नहीं, सिंपल मदरबोर्ड भी आर्डिनो तुम्हें पक्का आना चाहिए। तुम्हें पता चलेगा आर्डिनो क्या होता है, और मज़ा आता है सच में जब प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाते हो। मैं इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में हूँ, मैं भी जब प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाता हूँ ना भाई, भाई मज़े आते हैं। और कॉलेज में जाओ तो अटेंडेंस के लिए मत जाना, कंसेप्ट सीखने के लिए जाना। और सर पे बैठो अगर तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कोई चीज़। यूट्यूब की मदद लो, अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है यूट्यूब पे बहुत बढ़िया सिखाते हैं। अभी तो गुड डे बिस्किट खा रहा हूँ, भूख लग गई मुझे ज़्यादा। एक कप नूडल से पेट नहीं भरा, बहुत ज़्यादा थे असल में उसमें कंपेयर टू एक 15 रुपए का पैकेट।
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to
पर
begin with.
इंजीनियरिंग में अब नई चीज़ आई है, मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी। मतलब मैं भले ही आई मीन हाई स्कूल, नाइस देन प्रिपेयर ब्रो। हाई स्कूल और स्कूल इज बेसिक फॉर एवरीथिंग, फ्रॉम लॉ टू इंजीनियरिंग, मेडिकल एज वेल। स्कूल एवरीथिंग इज बेसिक इन स्कूल फॉर दैट। अरे हाँ, नए सेम शुरू हो गए भाई। किसी भी फील्ड में जा रहे हो ना, ये कहूँगा कंसेप्ट समझ लो। स्कोर नहीं किए तो भी चलेगा, कंसेप्ट समझ लो और वो अप्लाई करना सीख लो।
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak,
और हाँ,
draw on the
अगर
power granted to
पढ़ाई
us
में
by
ध्यान
the
नहीं लग रहा है,
gods.
साइड बाय साइड कुछ तो बिजनेस या फिर अपना कुछ काम शुरू कर रखो। जैसे मैं यूट्यूब और क्लासेस टीचिंग का कर रहा हूँ, बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है। खाली मत बैठे रहना बस।
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found
नो प्रॉब्लम
you.
ब्रो, नो प्रॉब्लम।
You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Don't get frostbite. Locked on.
Burn it down! Let the magic's veins boil!
Lilith is better. Yes, I agree, bhai. I agree.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Lilith is better.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
Movies.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
मर चुके पर ये पहले ही से।
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future.
वाह, I'd like
No matter what kind of
history
threat
and
faces
psychology,
Inazuma, we will
but sadly I
always
can't
place
pick
our
both.
faith in the
कौन
almighty
बोला?
Shogun.
अरे, I know you cannot pick both, but you can study both
Thank
side by
you
side,
all
bhai.
very much.
You can
I
study both
promise
side
you
by
that
side.
I will create a bright future
And-
for Inazuma.
सच बोलूं,
I should not have left it
Psychology
this late to make this promise.
is a difficult field
But
in
from
India
this
क्योंकि
moment forth-
field in India
Know that I shall be true to
क्योंकि-
my word.
अभी तक इंडिया में मेंटल हेल्थ को लेके लोग इतने सीरियस नहीं है, बट मैं कहूँगा ग्रोथ होगी उसमें भी। सो और हिस्ट्री भाई बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हिस्टोरियंस भाई लगते हैं लिटरली। गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स कई सारे एक्सप्लोर करो, बहुत मिलेंगे। मुझे भी रेकमेंड किया था, ज्योग्राफी अच्छी है तुम्हारी तो जियोग्राफिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया में चले जाओ, लगते हैं क्योंकि अर्थक्वेक्स वगैरह प्रिडिक्ट करने में
Don't worry,
लोगों की
Your
मदद लगती है।
Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
55
They're
इंडियन गेमर।
gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will.
यस,
You could take the view that whatever
Engineering
I
student.
say to them is
ये मेरा
meaningless
हॉस्टल की रूम है,
because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
वो मेरा
But
रूममेट,
even
यहाँ पे भी एक
so,
रूममेट सो रहा है, वो दिख नहीं रहा बस।
they are due a resolution. I owe it to
7 लोग
them
देख रहे गाइस,
and
सब्सक्राइब
to
करो अगर
all
तुम
the
नए हो तो,
people who
बिकॉज
have
आई एम
placed
डूइंग अ
their
वेलकम गिव
faith
एट
in me
650
to date.
सब्सक्राइबर्स, so do
Well,
subscribe.
Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now. And that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far too long.
ओए
I
वाह,
used to think just like that samurai. That I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty
गलत था।
was to
10 लोग
face
देख रहे
whatever
गाइस, लाइक मारो,
challenge
चल 10
came
लाइक का
my
टारगेट भी
way.
रखते हैं।
But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like
इंडियन गेमर ब्रो,
Makoto.
तुम्हारा भी यूट्यूब चैनल है
Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done. Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise.
हेलो,
Now
यस
that we've dealt with the
वेलकम,
Rift
कन्हैया
Hounds,
भाई, कन्हैया,
This
वेलकम टू द
matter is
स्ट्रीम।
halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
जिगल
He
फिजिक्स,
looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
अरे
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
हुआ, do you have any wish to visit any country? Yes, I do. There are actually 3 countries I wanted to visit. मैं नीचे से आऊँगा पहले। Third one was USA, but due to their current state, भाई, not interested right now. Second is Germany, of course, mechanical engineer, और वहाँ पे कई सारे अच्छे अच्छे कॉलेजेस भी है, कंपनीज भी है इंजीनियरिंग के. सेकेंड इज जर्मनी एंड फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट जस्ट टू गो एंड विजिट इज जापान. यस, ऑफ कोर्स आई वांट टू विजिट जापान. और रादर देन दीज 3, जस्ट टू विजिट मतलब घूमने जाने के लिए, सिंगापुर एक है, यूके एक है. अगेन यूके नॉट दैट इंटरेस्टेड राइट नाउ. यूके एक है, ब्राज़ील एक है, नेपाल भी है। यस, नेपाल में भी आना चाहता हूँ मैं, नेपाल में भी आना चाहता हूँ मैं। नेपाल में असल में मैं ऐसे सोच रहा हूँ कि अगर पैसे आ गए बूढ़ा होने से पहले तो माउंट एवरेस्ट चढ़ने का सोच रहा हूँ। नेपाल भी आऊँगा ब्रो, सच में नेपाल भी आऊँगा, बट सिर्फ माउंट एवरेस्ट चढ़ने नहीं, घूमने ज़रूर आऊँगा। और फिर
It looks
अपना
like
थाईलैंड भी है,
the situation
ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यस ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी घूमना चाहता हूँ।
is more
ऑस्ट्रेलिया और
serious
ये
than I
ब्राज़ील
thought.
घूमने के दो दो रीज़न है, वहाँ के जानवर और नेचुरल सीनरी। भाई बहुत बहुत बढ़िया है दोनों जगह पे।
No need.
चेक आउट माय
She
डी लुक।
is
ओके ओके,
calling me.
फॉर मी इट्स लाइक रशिया, चाइना, जर्मनी,
The time has come.
रशिया एज वेल। भाई मैं रशिया भी जाना चाहूँगा बट नॉट एज मच, क्योंकि ठंडी बहुत होती है वहाँ पे, ठंडी बहुत होती है। मैं कल्चर देखने ज़रूर जाना चाहूँगा वहाँ का, बट ठंड बहुत होती है यार, बहुत मतलब बहुत ठंड होती है वहाँ पे।
Can you help me walk?
हेल्प मी वॉक, इतनी थक गई है वो? ज़रूर, ऑफ कोर्स।
I need to go to the cave below
अराउंड
the
60 लाख
Grand
इंडियन रुपीज।
Narukami
क्या
shrine.
एकदम से 60 लाख?
Why?
आई विल शो यू अराउंड काठमांडू। अच्छा 60 लाख रुपए, ए भाई।
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
बाद में भाई, बाद में, अभी वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट चालू है, करो, देखूंगा देखूंगा, फिर से मत पूछ, अब दिमाग पे मत बैठ। डेलुलु बोल रहा है डीलू को। कैसा नूब है रे तू, डीलू को डेलुलु बोलता है रे। अच्छा, हाँ वो सही है।
We're finally here. The
Yep.
entrance should be nearby.
और है वीकली बॉस, फाइनली अनलॉकिंग अ वीकली बॉस।
Where'd that Tory gate come from?
It's getting worse again.
वो क्या रहा है वरी से?
But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place
ओके,
I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
हाँ
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
व्हाट इज दिस बॉडी?
What are you talking about? And who
हु
is
इज शी?
she?
माको तो
Makoto?
माय चैट पढ़ी क्या? दस रहा है। हाँ रे, सोच, बाद में देखूंगा, छोड़।
Follow me.
चलो।
Where are we go?
अरे 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 अरे, ब्लैक होल, इट इज अ ब्लैक होल, ओ नो।
I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this
आई एम
time?
सॉरी बट आई हर्ड नेपाल इजंट सेफ नाउ। अरे नहीं नहीं
Place.
नहीं नहीं भाई, नेपाल सेफ बस उसके करप्ट ऑफिशियल्स के लिए नहीं है अभी, पर लोगों के लिए। लिटरली वो गोरा आदमी सब रिकॉर्ड कर लिया यार, वो टूरिस्ट बन के आया था, रिपोर्टर बन के चला गया वो। क्या गलत टाइम पे आया था, पर सेट हो जाएगा नेपाल, नेपाल सेट हो जाएगा, मत डरना।
Mother A.
We meet again, traveler.
हाँ
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the
it
guardian
was
of
3
the
weeks
rules.
ago when
Should the
rebellion
one
hit, we
within wish to
already
stray
got
from the
an
rules,
interim
this body
government
shall
going on
stand
right
in
now.
her
Yes.
way.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
Yep, that is the
You have wandered the realm
puppet.
in my body,
माझ्या
and you appear to have
मावस
grasped the
भावानं
true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you?
भाई शिट रे ऋषा तू नाही टेस्ट का तू नाही टेस्ट का मला सांग पहिलं ऋषी एक काम करू आपण उद्या जरा मिसळ खायला जाऊ एकत्र चालतंय नेवाळे नेवाळेला जाऊ जरा उद्या भेटायचं पण तुला मला जरा लय दिवस झाले चालतंय का चल रा जाऊया उद्या मिसळ खायला हो नाही सांग मला चल मग नेवाळे खायला जाऊ उद्या येतो मी तुला घ्यायला येतो कुठल्या घरी आहेस कुठल्या घरी आहे निगडीत का संभाजीनगर सागर भाई फ्लिंस है नहीं पर मेरी पीटी अच्छी खासी बनी हुई है हाँ ठीक है मैं ये तो उद्या मी एक जवळजवळ 9:30 वगैरे वाजता येतो जाऊ खायला आपण सकाळचा नाश्ताच करून घेऊ आंघोळ पांघोळ करून जरा तयार राहा अभी ये कंप्लीट करता हूँ क्वेस्ट फिर देखते हैं वो
But
फ्लिंस की
have you
तरफ
really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer.
फ्लिंस नहीं है
We
तेरे
are
पास
both
नहीं
warriors.
है
And the dialogue we must now have
I'm
shall be
speaking Hindi.
conducted by the
Oh, sorry,
blade
Marathi. I was speaking
alone.
Marathi.
Wait,
I was speaking Marathi, bro.
the atmosphere in here just took a turn
Marathi,
for the
Hindi, English.
worse.
These are the 3 languages I use here.
Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Oh. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but
Not like this. It's सही बात है.
a bit extreme.
My Fuka was born in Nashik.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun?
Fuka was from Nashik. Fuka
Never
मतलब
thought we'd see
Fuka
that
बोलना है
day.
क्या? He
The
used to speak
rules I
Marathi, I
set for
think.
the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't
Check my DCDM.
talk it through or something?
सबके सामने देखो ना या अभी ना बाद में देखो रुक जाओ चिट चैट में आके देखता हूँ सबके सामने नहीं देख रहा आई हैवंट सेंड यू हिज फोटो आई हैव सेंट यू हिज फोटो अरे गाइस टेक केयर ऑफ योर मेंटल हेल्थ भाई मैं भी सफ़र करता था और मैं भी अभी यहाँ पे बैठा ना होता अगर मैंने खुद को ट्रीट ना किया होता सही से सो टेक योर मेंटल हेल्थ सीरियसली भाई टेक योर मेंटल हेल्थ सीरियसली बिकॉज इट्स योर हेल्थ एंड यू हैव टू लुक आफ्टर इट योर सेल्फ चलो सैड नहीं होता यार बुरा लग रहा है अब मेरे को देख देख
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is
ठोको
a
इसको।
symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm.
देख देख
It is the cohesive
चीची नहीं मिली
embodiment
तुम्हें
of
मिली
all
है भाई
that
सागर भाई बहुत
constitutes the
बुरा
Raiden
लगा था
Shogun.
बट आई हैव क्या कहते
It
हैं
inherits A's pain, the pain of the
फ्लिंज निकल जाएगा पता है असल में अभी पर मैं फ्लिंज नहीं निकालना चाहता
So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity.
मैं फ्लिंज नहीं निकालना चाहता अभी
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
अरे चुप हो जा
Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
मारो मारो इसे
You wish to make yourself my enemy?
How was the Dory
I am your past,
Dory क्या है
the
भाई
everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
ये और शोगन नहीं बोली राइडन
In
ए
the
बोली
end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced.
Oh no
Your blade has been
this
cleansed of
monkey
her blood and filth. Never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Absurd, inferior.
अबे मैं मार खा रहा हूँ मैं मार खा रहा हूँ मैं क्यों नहीं ऐसे अटैक मार पा रहा
Illusion shattered. Weak. Pathetic.
मुझे वीक पैथेटिक बोल रही है भाई मैं माँ हूँ
The
तेरी
eye sweeps the lands. There is no escape. Now
Bubba
you shall
sword.
perish. The pitiless
Nice.
secret blossoms that once filled the skies fell to
अरे
the
heal हो रही है
ground as pitch black rain. Headlong as the
अरे
lay
हल्का
lies,
हील हो रही है फिर से
the relentless erosion of time
I have
will never stop.
until that one कैरेक्टर ऑफ गेंशन बाद में देखता रुक व्हाट द फक ये तो ना इंसाफी है बे
Thunder.
बुब्बा
Inazuma
स्वॉर्ड
shines
वन
eternal.
मोर नाइस 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 डैमेज दे रहे भाई डैमेज दे रहा अच्छा खासा
Weak. Be gone. Illusion shattered. Your verdict is decided. Insolent.
अबे 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 खाना खिलाना पड़ेगा अरे बाप रे इतना एप्पल खिला रहा हूँ मैं गधे जैसे ये एप्पल थोड़ी खिलाने यार तभी सोचो एक हाँ हम भी हील हो गए ले बुब्बा स्वॉर्ड वंस मोर
Illusion about destruction.
व्हाट अरे डॉज कर लिया कुत्ती ने
There is no.
अरे असली वाली पकड़ ली हमने गलती से
The divine lightning that envelops all of
फिर से हील कर रही है
Inazuma
हल्की कम टू वीसी रुक जा
There shall never be another.
ये फिर से हील कर रही है बे
Never. For the rest of time.
अबे इसकी चीटिंग भाई चीट मैंने भी कर मैंने भी
Absurd.
बुब्बा स्वॉर्ड वन मोर
There is no escape.
हाँ मार दिया
Emptiness.
कम टू वीसी रुक जा रे
Have you finally defeated her?
हम्म
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled.
अरे घंटा
But how
अभी नहीं
long
मैं
can
मारी
your will
नहीं अरे बाप
remain
रे
strong?
How the heck?
surely the shogun Pavant isn't invincible
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed.
अब
She was
एक
built to
बार
resist
और
erosion.
मिलेगा ठीक है
Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
अरे घंटा
Does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty.
लड़ना
No
पड़ेगा.
matter how
Nice.
long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity go alone?
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear.
अरे
I
पूरा
fight
एक
for the
खत्म हो गया तो.
everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
अरे ये हमें बाहर निकाल रही है. अरे इसने सब दिन बाहर निकाल दिया. पीछे वाले बंदा वो अपना अपना काम कर रहा है जो.
Looks like we got kicked out.
Hmm.
Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
ये तो कर रहा है वो. नहीं रे.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again. Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we
Movie
also
Cafe
can't
Explained,
get
welcome to the
in there
stream.
anymore. Okay, well, first things first.
नहीं रे.
We gotta find a way back in.
ईजी में रहते हो क्या आप? हाँ हाँ
Wait,
yes.
you still feel Paimon now? Okay. Oh,
हाँ
you're
yeah
right.
Miko.
Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands
Miko.
these consciousness realm playing
Yes,
thingies
Miko से
more
बात
than we
करेंगे.
do, but there's no one else we can
Found out
turn
very
to.
soon. हाँ.
All right, up the mountain we go.
यहीं पे आ गए क्या? Miku, another big booby lady.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess.
Raw Gaming, yo,
You're
welcome
all
to the
tangled
stream.
up
क्या
in
हाल है?
another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Yep.
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm
Yes.
Inazuma off on the
बहुत बड़ा
humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that
सच है.
doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like
Movies.
this. Why start fretting about it now?
हाँ
Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
because you did help us.
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
हाँ your stream on laptop or
You're
PC
learning,
bro.
little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little
PG
difficult to explain things later on, that's all.
PGM PC
First
yes.
things first. Follow me to the entrance.
भाई बेवजह दिमाग का दही करती है ये याइमी को. They just need to Caesar each other. Raiden, Shogun and Miko. God knows when was the last time they got some action.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this
Good
realm,
friends.
I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Okay.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then. You two can go in.
Guzi. Okay. In your dreams.
Suit
Okay.
yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
पर जापान से कोई देख ही नहीं रहा मुझे.
Here with both of you!
घंटा फर्क पड़ता है फिर.
Fine! Hyman's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on
Yes.
your heartfelt wishes when you
Mid
enter
damage,
inside.
mid damage.
Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well
Okay.
then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your
Denji,
capable
welcome to the-
hands.
आ रहा है.
For my sake,
Denji, welcome
and
to
for
the stream.
Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Yeah, leave that to us.
Miko,
We are good. Yeah.
you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
It's just like हमारे यहाँ मंदिर के पुजारी होते हैं. Okay. ये मुझको डैमेज नहीं है. Got it. अरे animation quality goes. ओए होए. भाई मजा आता है जब गिनशिन की एनिमेशन क्वालिटी बढ़ जाती है.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are
Raidon.
strong enough can I deliver you to the right
राइडन
destination.
को ढूंढना है. Yes. ओहो क्या एनिमेशन है रे। अरे आ गए अंदर आ गए। रिडीम कोड रिडीम किया नहीं किया। करेंगे। यार बेक।
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in
All these years,
all
what?
these years?
What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation.
Nice
Had I
boobies.
made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Oh.
Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
अरे मत हमारे आने की जरूरत थी।
I'm
500
going
years
to
हो
be
गए।
the start of something new. The time our duels took to
हैं,
foot
yes.
was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
अरे ये क्या ये इसके इतने बड़े हाथ कहाँ से आ गए? What the fuck?
Great enough to vaporize the
अरे
oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush.
ओहो क्या डिजाइन है भाई, बढ़िया डिजाइन है यार इसका।
You have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. Illusion shattered. Ha!
अरे ये वही है। ये वो अटैक है।
Eternity is in my hand. There is no escape.
हाँ खत्म। नाइस। ये वाला ज़रा इजी था। गाइडेंस के बाद सुनते हैं सब। यस।
This is the end. You have won.
अरे
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone.
Oh.
I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin.
Muso Ishin
The
क्या है?
blade
हाँ।
that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me.
और
I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding.
ये
This
नई चीज़
blade
अनलॉक
belonged
करी।
to Makoto.
कल की स्ट्रीम देखी नहीं देखी मैंने।
Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her.
Yep.
When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once
बहना
a
बहना
familiar
मिल गई।
feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet Her blade brings me closer to her.
गिक हो गया फिर तो
You
तुम्हारे
have
साथ
my approval.
हाँ
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me.
क्या कंटेंट दिया था होयो वाले
Makoto
में
never saw me as a fearless weapon.
पता है पर मैं बिजी था रे
Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
Yes.
I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future.
अरे वाह वाह जरूर जरूर
Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Yeah, 4-4. For.
Hello, A. And
Huh.
greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released.
अरे बढ़िया बहन मिल गई हमारी
A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
अरे सच सही है
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
अरे
But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
Animation, nice.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you.
ऐसे आया ओके
Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final
Sacred
wish
Sakura
has
ऐसे
now
आया
come
ओके
true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
ऐसे भाई गोटेड
Goodbye, Makoto.
ऐसे पेड़ आया वो ओके आफ्टर लीविंग द रियलम कॉन्शियसनेस
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Yep.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine.
She's better.
Eternity is
Learn
a
to cook.
concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing.
दे
Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems.
आओ टाइम ट्रैवल
And
किया एक तरह
yet,
से
that sense of disorderliness has now completely
थोड़ा सा मुझे
disappeared.
भी रोना आया था अभी पर मैंने
I
कंट्रोल
don't
किया
fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this.
इसरात
But whatever the
इसरात कौन है
explanation, her solution is what saved
इसरात
us all.
मेंशनड अरे इसरात
Without the
मेंशनड
sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely
अरे इसरात वही है
swallowed
ना
up centuries
अरे इसरात वही है ना
ago by that disaster
जिसने
and the
हमारी
filth.
हमें हम दोनों को अलग किया था हमारी और हमारी बहन को अरे हमें और हमारी बहन को जिसने अलग किया वही इसरात है ना भाई इसरात
I know you've
मेंशनड
always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
yes
At
I
that
was
time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
हाँ
The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
अरे
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
हम्म
We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
unable to
I
of
thought
fate
that the
हाँ
flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma?
नहीं
But it turned out you had come to rescue me.
yes
You came for my sake, to help me reach the
yes
best possible
अरे
outcome.
दोस्त तू अपनी
You
जरूर आते
too have my thanks.
no need to thank
You
us
have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
indispensable
Yeah.
yes
It was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again.
गक
That's
गक कर दे मतलब
amazing.
effort ended up back to
Thank
front.
you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think
So
it's
clean.
rare because you never used to listen to
You
a
so
word I say.
Makoto said the exact
मतलब
same thing.
हाँ
Great minds think alike, hmm?
हाँ
I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news.
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
new
I'm
opportunities
looking
yes
forward to it.
डन अरे 60 प्रीमो जेम्स मिले ओके कहाँ गए ये कोड्स कंट्रोल सी कहाँ होता है रे सेटिंग में अकाउंट में रिडीम कोड हाँ कंट्रोल वी एक्सचेंज इनवैलिड बता रहा है यार फिर से भेजो फिर से कोड्स भेजो इनवैलिड बता रहे
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative For example,
Hey, you're thinking.
many challenges still lie ahead.
अरे इनवैलिड ही बता रहा है यार, ये क्या गलत दे रहा है क्या तू? मैं ऐसे टाइप करता हूँ, रुको। कैप्स लॉग NE टाइप करना पड़ेगा शायद से, NEFER नेफर 1022 1022 नेफर 1022 अश्रू ASHRU। ये क्या मतलब है भाई? क्यों लूना 2 1022 लूना नहीं, ये कौन सा है भाई? ये वाला है या नॉर्मल L है? LL 1022 ये बीच में दो 2 है, वो कौन सा वाला 2 है? शायद ये, रुको ये वाला डालना ही पड़ेगा ऐसे। अरे इनवैलिड ही बता रहा है यार, ये क्या है? रोमन वाला कहाँ से डालूं मैं? कीबोर्ड पे तो है ही नहीं। डाल के घंटा कुछ होगा? कैपिटल आई डालूं क्या? लूना 2 1022 हाँ, कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं होता। हाँ नहीं हो रहा। मिली मस्त्रा वंडरलैंड MILI मिली अस्त्रा वंडरलैंड ASTRA मिली अस्त्रा वंडरलैंड। क्या गलत डाला मैंने? MILSTRA अरे नाइस नाइस हो गया लिख दिया। हाँ हाँ मेल में चलो। हाय हाय नाइस 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 क्लेम ऑल। हाय है बढ़िया 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 बढ़िया। प्रीमोस देखे कितने आ गए। ओहो ओहो। वैसे पीटी देखो मेरी 5 10 15 20 25 30 35 40 21 40 41 पीटी है मेरी। 41 पीटी है मेरी और 22 पुल्स है। और देखिए कितने आते शॉप में। चलो 2 ही पुल और 5 चाहिए क्या? रुको 25 पुल हो जाएंगे यार। 25 पुल हो गए। 25 पुल हो गए अपने पास। 25 पुल हो गए। फ्लिंस निकल जाएगा रे, कसम से फ्लिंस निकल जाएगा। क्या करे, कर दे पुल। 74 पीटीए नहीं यार, मैं फुरीना के लिए सेव कर रहा हूँ। इसके पोलर आर्म है मेरे पास एक अच्छा। नहीं नहीं रहने दो, नहीं रहने दो, नहीं करेंगे नहीं करेंगे, रहने दो नहीं करेंगे। फुरीना के लिए बचाएंगे। फुरीना को, फुरीना का वेपन भी निकालेंगे।
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the gaze of gods. पुल नहीं
Makoto's
नहीं नहीं नहीं
gaze
कर
was
रहा, मैं नहीं कर रहा।
always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty,
नहीं है,
but a joy
नहीं है,
too.
नहीं है मेरे पास इन्हें पास।
She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the god's attention, then so do the people of the future.
Indeed. No longer many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
हाँ
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort. And the
अरे
traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present. Some
अच्छा
words are not to be passed on, trust me. You don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret.
ठीक है
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
हाँ
Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for.
I have no other questions चलो हो गया ओके ये हो गया अब देखते हैं कौन सा ये बचा है क्वेस्ट यार कौन क्वेस्ट अब कर सकते हैं क्या हम नहीं अभी भी नहीं कर सकते ये एक लास्ट चीज़ करनी है एक्सेप्ट ये वाली क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ेगी ठीक है स्टोरी क्वेस्ट एक करनी पड़ेगी गाइस कर देते हैं मतलब ये वाली आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट भी कर पाएंगे फिर सही से ये एक आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कर देंगे भाई वातात्सुमी आइलैंड बहुत खूबसूरत है यार मतलब
This
सीनरी
should
देख
be
रहे हो
where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
चलो गुड बाय बाय ब्रो बाय
Things
बाय
on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
जरूर
If the enemy outnumbers
अरे
you, seek their weakness and exploit it.
हमारा
If you
वफादार
outnumber
डॉगो
the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
अरे हम आ रहे रुको
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
we are the help
What are you guys
yeah
up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
here to lend
that's
a hand
great. Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just recently. The remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
अरे
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them
मार
get away with it.
चिम करके मार
Good.
बहुत बुरा
There's
मारेंगे
not a
वो।
moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll
फटुई
be back shortly.
फटुई को
Seems like the
फाड़ेंगे
resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
time to fight for the resistance people
Rise with the sun! Dodge this! Bring it!
Target acquired.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire!
और तुम्हारी शिप जला दी हमने आप जला दो इनको कॉमरेड्स बोल रहे हैं सच में फटुई रशिया से है भाई फटुई रशियन में हमला die yeah I am Gotia I'm so strong
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, There's a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
इतना लिखती है वो?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
सॉरी गाइस, माता रानी का कॉल था, माताजी का कॉल था. आयडी रिव्ह्यू. अरे घंटा तुझ्या आयडी मध्ये काय रिव्ह्यू करण्यासारखं आहे? थांब, दमदर जरा. दमदर जरा. आयडी रिव्ह्यू पेक्षा जर व्हॅलोरंट खेळणार असेल तर बोल. थोड्या
Her
वेळात
Excellency
व्हॅलोरंट
says
खेळू
that
एकत्र.
now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
ना व्हॅलो नाही,
The
फिर नहीं
spirit
रहने.
of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Denjiro. Denjiro.
Wait, aren't you Captain? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
noticed too.
Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe.
सही बात है.
And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
3 लोग देख रहे हैं सिर्फ अभी। इसमें तुम लोग क्यों देखते हो मुझे? मेरी व्यूअरशिप क्यों कम क्यों है? यो कार्तिक भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। बड़े दिनों बाद, क्या हाल, कैसे हो?
Peace at last.
लिविंग द
Living the
ड्रीम।
dream.
नाइस 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 नाइस। यश
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would necessarily. I keep to myself mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
यो
We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things
तो
only.
मैंने कर लिया क्या?
Sun
हाँ, तो मेरे कंप्लीट हो गया। अब बाकी के
sea
साइड
breeze.
क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर रहा हूँ और फिर फाउंटेन स्टार्ट करूंगा। 3 आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट पड़ी है मेरे पास।
Sorry that I can't be more help to
उनमें से
you.
मेन एक जो बची है वो
I'll tell you
फाउंटेन की,
someone
बाकी
you
के
could
दो मैं अब
ask, though.
कंप्लीट कर रहा हूँ।
Sangonomiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
परफेक्ट लैंडिंग।
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
मतलब
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't
बैनर
trust the
प्लान
Tenryo
क्या
Commission.
है?
I heard they've been
बैनर
secretly
प्लान क्या
coordinating
है?
with the Fatui
पुरीना
and plan
पुरीना
to
पे पुल
continue
करना
their
है पूरा।
Attacks? Wait, for real?
पुरीना
You're
पुल
sure
करना
of
है भाई
this?
बस।
Positive. Some of our
Abhi,
guys had a run-in with a
for-
few Fatui.
40
They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it.
40
The
पीटी
Tenryo
है अभी
Commission are
और
a bunch of
24
crooks. They'll never
25
change.
पीटी है। 25
Honestly,
पुल्स है मेरे पास
it's
अभी।
kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your
और
voice
पुल
down.
करेंगे
Someone's
और
coming.
सेव करूंगा और फिर पुल करेंगे इसके लिए। मींस और इन्हें नेफर नहीं पुल कर रहा भाई। मैं अभी नहीं कर सकता
Captain,
हूँ।
you're
पूरा
back.
अफोर्ड ही नहीं कर सकता।
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
नहीं बता रहे।
Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if
तो
they
मैं
aren't
डजन
gonna
हेड़ा
talk,
और
we
दो
might
विलेज।
as well
हाँ,
head over to the village.
पुरीना मत करो। कोलंबिना बेटर सपोर्ट है से प्रीमो। पुरीना कब आ रही है कोलंबिना? ये बताएगा कोई मुझे? एग्जैक्ट डेट बताओ कितने बैनर्स बाद आ रही है। पुरीना के बाद तो आर्लिकिनो और ये आ रहा है। नुवलेट बोल रहा हूँ। जॉन्गली आ रहा है। तो एक बैनर तो है बीच में भाई। एक बैनर तो है बीच में। तो कोलंबिना के लिए तब तक सेव कर लूँगा मैं।
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
अरे क्या चल रहा है? दम रखो। जरा ज़्यादा ही
You're
कर
as
रहे हो।
guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
पुरीना एक अच्छी हीलर भी है रे। मुझे चाहिए।
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for
Criminal activity.
Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In. And out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. this is Watatsumi Island. We
Ah.
deal in facts,
Not
not
opinions.
opinions.
Nice.
Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
We ran into Fatui, some Fatui.
So what?
Yes.
That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
एक मिनट pause करना पड़ेगा. Nefer and Furina in first phase of 6.1, then Zhongli in second, then Durin and Nuvi first phase of 6.2, Venti and Klee in second phase of 6.3, first phase में Columbina and White Horse adapt है. ये 6.3 पर अभी दूर है ना फिर कोलम्बिना इतना क्यों तो तब ये तो निकाल लूंगा रे. फुरीना तो निकाल लूंगा. अभी कोलम्बिना दूर है. फुरीना निकाल लूंगा फिर. कोलम्बिना दूर है. मेरे पास अभी सिर्फ एक ही अच्छी हीलर है. मतलब दो है पर दूसरी इतनी एक तो अपनी ये है क्या नाम है इसका शेलोनिन है और दूसरी है जीन. जीन इतनी अच्छी हीलर नहीं है क्योंकि उसका हील मैंने देखा कम आ रहा है. उसको बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा शायद से मुझे. और फुरीना तो भाई बोलो ही मत. बहुत बढ़िया वाली है हीलर है वो.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
डूरिन पुल करना है.
What, the Tenryou
डूरिन पुल
Commission
करना
still
है.
colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already
डूरिन
finished?
सपोर्ट है क्या है मुझे एक बात बताओ जरा.
Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he
कोलम्बिना
had
के
the
लिए
time
कौन
to be
इम्पोर्टेंट है बताओ.
colluding right now.
कोलम्बिना के लिए कौन इम्पोर्टेंट है वो बताओ. वो तो मस्ट है एलिस के लिए. मैं एलिस पुल करने का सोच भी नहीं रहा भाई. भाई तुम एक बात सुनो पहले. मैं F2P हूँ. मुझे जो मेरे पास कैरेक्टर्स है पहले उनकी टीम बनानी पड़ेगी फिर कुछ तो होगा. मुझे भी लेटेस्ट कैरेक्टर लेना है पर भाई अभी तक मैं लेवल 12 क्लियर नहीं कर पाया हूँ. इसका क्या कहते हैं वो अबे क्या बोलते हैं उस एबिस का लेवल 12 अभी तक मैं क्लियर नहीं कर पाया हूँ क्योंकि अच्छी टीम अभी तक नहीं बनी मेरे पास ठीक से कोई. तो टीम बनानी है पहले मुझे. कचिंग मिली है कुछ टीम बन रही है हार्डली अभी जाके. इसलिए पहले वो जो बड़े हैं उनकी टीम बनाऊंगा मैं.
On the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
कूदो मस्त. वो तो मस्त है एलिस के
Do
लिए.
you know anything about it?
पर मैं ये कंफर्म कर रहा हूँ कि मैं कोलम्बिना कुछ भी हो जाए नॉर्ड क्रैक की कोलम्बिना तो एटलीस्ट कोलम्बिना और शायद से वार का पुल करूँगा मैं. कोलम्बिना तो पुल करने वाला हूँ मतलब हूँ ही उसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है. और वारका के टाइमिंग पे डिपेंड करता है कि वो कब आता है. वो अगर किसी सही टाइम पे आ गया जब मैं अफोर्ड कर सकता हूँ मतलब मेरे पास सेव करने के लिए टाइम है
It has been brought to my
तब जरूर
attention,
करूँगा.
yes.
बाकी के और कोई पुल नहीं कर रहा. इनिफा के लिए पुल कर रहा था एक ही वजह से बिकॉज आई वाज हॉर्नी.
We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
हाँ रुको मुझे पढ़ना. एलिस तो स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट होगा पूरे नॉर्ड क्राई अपडेट में और वो लूनर क्रिएशन नहीं करती सो माविका के टीम में भी वर्क करेगी. कोलम्बिना से भी ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी. सच में कंफर्म है तो बोलो भाई. कंफर्म है तो बोलो. नहीं, कंफर्म है तो बोलो, ऐसे ही होगी नहीं बोलो, है होगी तो बताना। पावरफुल होगी ऐसे मत कहना है, पावरफुल है तो बोलो, नहीं तो भाई आर्लेकिनो पे भी पुल मार सकता हूँ मैं अभी।
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
मैं सुसु करके आता हूँ, सुसु आ गई मेरे को, बिकॉज भाई कंफर्मेशन पे ही मैं चलूँगा, अब सेव तो करना ही है कुछ भी हो जाए। ब्रो कोलम्बिना तो C2 या हायर कॉन्स्टलेशन पे डीपीएस बनती है, बाकी तो वो सपोर्ट है, बट एलिस तो माविका से भी बेटर होगी। अरे फिर से होगी पे आ गए यार, फिर से होगी पे आ गए, होगी ही तो दिक्कत है भाई। एक तो पहले से मेरा कॉलेज स्टार्ट है, ऐसा नहीं है जैसे मैं छुट्टियों में करता था घिस घिस के ग्राइंड करो, भले ही 50-50 हार गए फिर भी वेपन निकाल लिए, वेपन तक निकाल लिए। छुट्टियां नहीं है एक तो, इसलिए मुझे सेव करना पड़ता है और स्ट्रेटेजिक ही जाना पड़ता है। मुझे भी चाहिए भाई, एलिस भी कितनी हॉट है यार। एलिस भी क्या हॉट है भाई, इकली की मॉम। बट करना पड़ेगा रे सेव, सोच के ही करना पड़ेगा मुझे, नहीं तो घंटा कुछ हो पाएगा मेरे।
It will prove your innocence.
असल में
However,
मुलानी भी निकालनी
if we
थी, मेरी
find
प्रीमियम
evidence
टीम
to
बन जाती
corroborate
रे,
the claims of
मुलानी निकाल
collusion
लेता तो, पर
between the Fatui
तब
and the
टाइम ही
Tenryo
नहीं था।
Commission, I expect you
मुलानी
to
या फिर
fully
सितलाली
comply
भी
with our
चल जाती यार।
investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
अरे ही और शी, एलिस क्ली की मॉम ही है ना, एलिस मतलब क्ली की मदर ही है ना। ही इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट कैसे बोल रहे फिर? मैम यस मैम।
Hattie, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime.
फिर ही इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट क्या कह रहा है भाई? शी
I'm
बोलना,
sure we won't be on
मैं
Watatsumi
कंफ्यूज हो
Island
रहा है
forever. Whatever titles we may have,
गलती
we're
से हो
friends
गया।
first
हाँ,
and foremost.
मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया, मैं मतलब यही बैडी की बात कर रहा है ना तू?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll...
गलती से हो गया। हाँ,
Whatever's going on, but...
मेरी कैचिंग भी अच्छी खासी बिल्ड हो रही है, अब बस इसके आर्टिफैक्ट्स फार्म करने हैं। अभी तो मतलब टैलेंट्स तो भाई हो ही गए, ये पैसा नहीं है, शिट। टैलेंट्स तो हो जाएगी आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है टैलेंट्स में। नॉर्ड क्राई में मस्ट पुल कैरेक्टर बताइयो। मस्ट पुल तो इनेफा भी थी रे, नेफेरी भी है मस्ट पुल। फ्लिंस डीपीएस है, सब डीपीएस किरिच की तरह, मेन डीपीएस और सब डीपीएस किरिच की तरह।
Hal loves being antagonistic.
वही
Just
दिक्कत
ignore
है
him
रे,
when he's
टाइम
mouthing
नहीं है मेरे
off.
पास। टाइम भी होता ना,
Let
जैसे
him
मतलब
get under your skin.
छुट्टियाँ जैसे 8-8 घंटे 10-10 घंटे की स्ट्रीम वाली कर देते। अभी भी फ्लिंस को पुल करके उसका वेपन भी निकाल लेते और नेक्स्ट क्या कहते हैं, नेक्स्ट बैनर तक फुरीना को भी निकाल लेते। कसम से बता रहा हूँ, नेक्स्ट बैनर तक फुरीना को भी निकाल लेते, बट टाइम ही नहीं है ना, इसलिए बुरा लगता है रे। और मैं किसी को मेरा ऐसा अकाउंट भी नहीं देना चाहता कि ले भाई प्रीमोस ग्राइंड करके रख दे मेरे लिए, क्योंकि मुझे खुद से करना है। कंटेंट है फाइनली यार भाई। कोलंबीना वार का एलेस
This must be the Fatui camp that the
निकोल
merchant was
को
talking
कंफर्म
about.
नहीं है।
From the looks of
टेंडुरिन,
it,
हाँ।
it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui
इसलिए
occupied
सिर्फ
it?
वार का और कोलंबीना पे फोकस कर रहा हूँ यार मैं अभी।
Pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
अरे घंटा।
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have 3 options of option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow.
तीसरा बढ़िया है।
Grand strategist.
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
कर देंगे चलो।
If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, all right. We'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. But still, not to worry.
ये चेस कैसे छोड़ी है मेरे से?
A warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. Okay. Let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
ये पीछे, अरे ये आ गई ट्रायल, ये लूट लूंगा पहले। कोकोमी
Light it up. Cool it. Oh, so. Locked on.
अरे चली गई कोकोमी, वो एरिया से निकल गए हम तो।
Dodge this. I got him cornered. Light blade. Very.
रुको। जस्ट रह कैसे गया मेरे से, ये पता नहीं चला मेरी बात को।
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave it.
A brash maneuver! Allow me!
Freeze. Flame these souls.
हमला करेंगे।
Burn it down.
ये इनविजिबल चला गया क्या? हाँ मार दिया।
Hold the line!
हमला डिशुक खत्म। मावी का तो भाई मेरी खतरनाक बिल्ड हो ही रही है, बस उसका
Wasn't
वेपन चाहिए.
quite what I'd call by the book, but it happens. Battles are complex things, and the situation evolves constantly. It doesn't always help to stick too rigidly to a predetermined plan.
सही बात है, सही बात है.
Seems like as soon as the fighting started, the plan went out the window and we kinda winged
Winged
it.
it, सही बात है.
And yet, the outcome is quite satisfactory. A testament to your ability and willingness to adapt.
Yes.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
ठीक है.
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
ये क्या है? आगे बढ़ो, आगे बढ़ो.
Whoa, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should go Kokumi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
चलो वापस अब कोकोमी के पास चलना है. Kokomi.
Kokumi!
Kokoma.
We found the merchant's stuff. Look.
I
I
see.
see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. He was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
ठीक है.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokumi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true.
अरे.
Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Yeah, that rhymed. The rapper. Paimon the raper. मैं किधर हूँ? उड़ के जाएंगे.
'Cause 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 '
आगे बढ़ेंगे। ये स्पाइडरमैन किनिच हमारा स्पाइडरमैन। ए नहीं बात करनी, छी 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 छी, नहीं बात करनी मुझे, छोड़ो मुझे, मेरे को बात नहीं करनी तुमसे। कैरेट लूटूंगा बस तुम्हारे, कैरेट राडिश, कैरेट एंड राडिशेस, बाकी तुम कुछ मतलब नहीं रखते मेरे लिए। मत्सुदा मत्सुदा
My goods!
You
got 'em
got
back.
back.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
Not exactly, huh?
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains
Hey,
coming to me with
ज़्यादा
your
बात कर
crazy
रहा है।
conspiracies.
ज़्यादा
Lay
बात
off
कर
me
रहा है।
next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree.
Yes.
You must bear the consequences.
Yeah.
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
What?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Nice.
You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Nice.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
चलो।
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
नहीं, not that much. कुछ तो बोल, या सच में सिर्फ चलते रहना है?
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time we visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
अरे वाह।
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
कहाँ
It was
लोकेटेड
close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
What's up now?
I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
अरे वाह भाई लोग आते
Your
ही रह रहे हैं
Excellency, boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he
नहीं,
be
नहीं।
based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
Bye.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
I'm fine. This is testing my patience. Yes.
Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Sad भाई sad.
Your Excellency, here you are.
एक और आगे
There's
देखो।
been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh,
तो मिल गया।
we retrieved those already.
Really? That's
Yep.
fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today?
Right now.
Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some
भाई
other
busy है
time.
बहुत यार सच में।
Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
सही बात है।
Hey, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're
Talking
talking
of a
lots
lot
of
of
delicious
delicious
food,
food, right? हाँ।
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
आश। यही चाहिए
See
और
you tomorrow then!
मुझे भी भूख लगने लगी रे। Quest complete. हाँ कंफर्म। और एक पार्ट बचा है ना इसका, ये कर देते हैं ताकि कम से कम आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट तो खुल जाए वो वाली।
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Light it up!
चल के जाते हैं ऐसे। हाँ
Rise with the sun!
क्या अजीब सा रास्ता है यार यहाँ पे ऐसे। आ गया। खूबसूरत तेरे सच में वातात्सुमी आइलैंड।
Okami isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things.
After some time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain
नहीं
check
बिल्कुल नहीं।
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Chibata. Chibata.
Are you sure this is the right place? Feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
अरे आ वाह यू डूइंग फिश फर्स्ट। हाँ ये इसके बाद ही होगा।
This is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the
अरे सो गई
It's
बेचारी।
you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy?
हाँ
You mean you're like a ruin guard?
अरे तो सुना है रे।
It's just a figure of speech.
Everyone was asking so much of you yesterday.
I'm
You
ashamed
are
to admit
getting
it.
into you. Yes.
You noticed?
Yes, dude, with the
Guess
body
I
complete
haven't
करना
quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor.
अरे बाप रे पर ये ऐसे कैसे बन
Constantly
गया?
communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve.
Such a hard work.
It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful just from being in your presence while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me.
Mm.
And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Feel sad for
But
fish.
because of my
कौन सी fish बे?
bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while.
Yes.
Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through.
थकी हुई है रे बेचारी.
Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that?
Take a vacation. सच में आवाज ही देखो इसका भाई.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions.
इतना काम करती है बे.
So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day.
भाई मिनिस्टर्स नहीं है कि इसके अंडर.
She gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again. Hey, look!
She is the
Could this be the book
executive.
she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
अरे we saw nothing.
Give it here.
अरे lol. डायरी है इसकी.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
भाई कुछ भी बोलो. ट्रैवलर पुल्स भाई. ट्रैवलर पुल्स. कुछ भी बोलो.
It's gotta be this one,
सच
right?
में.
Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and
ट्रैवलर
read
हैज
it to
टू
her.
मच रीज. सच में रे. मतलब गिनना भी मुश्किल है कितनी लड़कियां पागल है असल में इसके. बस एक मूव ट्रैवलर से. एक मूव लड़कियां फिदा हो जाएंगी ट्रैवलर पे. ये मतलब बस एक स्माइल लेके अच्छे से लाइन मारने वाली स्माइल लेके अच्छे से हाय भी बोल देना. ट्रैवल ऐसे ऐसे बिछ जाएंगे. आर्कॉन्स तक बिछ जाएंगे इसके लिए. बैठ के बताएंगे. Needs to be nerve. यार सच में भाई. But the funny thing is Traveler doesn't even try. He's just like that.
Read a bit out loud. Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
It's crazy. Yes, सच में भाई. पर
Kokomi?
चीजें भी तो वैसे करता है. लिटरली कितने नेशंस बचा रखे इसने.
Sleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her.
Sure, that's a good idea. She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. All right, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster.
Protect peace at all costs.
अरे बेचारी भाई.
No worries. Things are slowly getting better. Did you see?
You take a break together with Kokomi for a while.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep? Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast. I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully.
बेड पे भी नहीं सोई थी यार ये मतलब बाप रे.
That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there.
And we gave her 4 more. We gave her 4 more energy points भाई. मतलब सोच रहे हो?
Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire. Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Light it up! Rev the engines!
आ गए टाइम पे.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin. Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Mention not भाई. Box of the book.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
Jochi will seeing Malika in Inazuma feels wrong. सही बात है. But what can I do, bro? I got her before I completed Natlan Arc Conquest.
The abolition of the Vision Hunt decree.
Like literal 3 Arc Conquests before her introduction.
None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only
But
through those efforts that we have been able to prevail
do you
in
play
this
this game
trying
as well? And
war.
which Arc Conquest are you on right now?
This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won
Chill
victory.
मारो हाँ chill मारो सब. After a while, okay.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks. Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
So much fighting. We could all do with a rest. Hey, anybody?
I do hope the future will be free from the trials and tribulations of the past. If every day can be as happy as today, that would be a blessing.
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you want. You'll always be a hero here.
Okay, इनसे बात नहीं कर रही थी.
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me. If only he were still here.
अरे मर गया वो बेचारा. Matsuda.
With me around, no one would dare try any funny business at the victory feast. Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right?
Yes.
Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
मुझे भी मच्छी खानी है यार. मैं बोला था घर वालों की मच्छी बनाओ, मुझे भी खानी है यार.
Come on,
पर
take
टाइम है
it.
थोड़ा.
Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches
Prawns
us
fry.
to repay kindness with
सुरमई
gratitude.
करी, हाय बांगड़ा फ्राई.
Thanks.
भूख लग रही है
Let's
मुझे
go
अब.
talk to some others.
दबाओ. अब बात करनी थी इससे. ओके, पहले से आ गया.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you... Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
1000. Okay.
This guy smells of booze.
अरे बाप रे, बहुत टाइट है ये मतलब.
Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right?
Yep.
You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
अबे, what?
We would never run from a fight.
मजाक है क्या?
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resistance?
Warriors.
Got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
अरे गधा.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
सच में भाई.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we are hardly going to lose. In a few seconds, you will be begging to talk. Yep, सही बात है.
We'll see about that.
Propagate.
आना. चल एक फ्री हिट दी तुझे. जा मार ले. लिटरल एक फ्री हिट ले. मैं एक हिट मारूंगा, तू एक हिट मार. फ्री हिट मार ले भाई. तुझे एक हिट, तू एक हिट मार, मैं एक हिट मार. तो देखते कौन जीतता है पहले. तेरे स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट अटैक मार, मैं मेरा वीकेस्ट अटैक मारूंगा. ये ले, मैंने एक हिट ऐसे मार ली. ले. ये कचरा मेरे हाथ में कब से आ गया? ये डल स्वॉर्ड. मारना. अले. चल एक लास्ट हिट, इसके बाद तो तेरी बात ही खत्म है. ओके.
Propagate.
डन. भाई क्या समझ के आते हैं यार,
You're
मतलब
a strong fighter.
क्या न्यूज़ नहीं है क्या?
No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us.
Us?
Captain, comrade. Will you join us? We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui. It didn't happen.
अरे भाई कुत्ता, सच में हरामखोर.
Telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
अरे गधा है क्या?
Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake.
अबे क्या मतलब है, ये गधा है क्या भाई? गधा है क्या ये लड़ना चाहता है इसलिए वॉर करवाना है। गधे गधे की बच्चे साले, इसे लड़ना है इसलिए वॉर करवाएगा ये।
What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warriors' will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
नहीं।
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
You just want to fight, huh?
Everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
सही बात है।
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all
भाई अभी
this.
मार खाया ना साले ने।
For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
What?
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person.
नहीं।
But how can I? How can I when
ये भी
every
बात
time
है।
I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
सही बात है।
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye,
PTSD है भाई
remind
को।
me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one.
अरे इंटरोगेट कर भाई, कैप्टन है, पकड़ के ले जा, बुंड मार
We
इसकी।
need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
अरे जाके बुंड मार उसकी साले, इंटरोगेट करो कुत्ते जैसे मार के इसे।
10 points for agility.
कोकोमी सांगोनिया कोकोमिया।
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding, they wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on
Alright.
fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what
cannot
Koza
predict
means when he
everything,
says
though.
it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, The act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
सही बात है.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Meet here tomorrow. Confirm करो.
Well, the peace talks are here. Take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see.
सही बात है.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages.
अरे बाप रे.
There are so many, but you've thought of a solution to each one. Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course,
Excellent.
अरे भाई जरूर.
Okay, time to head off.
बढ़ेंगे आगे. अरे खुजाओ सारा. खुजाओ सारा आ गई देखो. The Shogunate and the Watatsumi Island.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions.
But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Are. क्या हुआ?
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
आँख मारी उसने हम पे.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
Yep.
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
गाली पड़ने वाली है सबको. कलेक्ट करना ही भूल गया आज का.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
हो गया भाई, हो गया.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Rest. Rest. We all know what that means.
Ha!
अरे सांगनो मिया कोकोमे.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long.
ऑटो पे क्यों नहीं है?
Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so?
पाइमन को पता चला लाइन मार रहा है.
I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
I have. देख रहे हो बंदे की डिमांड तो देख रहे हो तुम. मतलब भाई डिमांड देख रहे हो बंदे की, कसम से भाई, कसम से. गया कहाँ पे? भाई उड़ के जाता कहाँ पे है ये? भाई ये वाला इलेक्ट्रोसेली उड़ के जाता कहाँ पे है? ऐसे दिखता भी नहीं फिर ये बाद में। रुको बस देखे सारे। ओ नई क्वेस्ट खुल गए। इसकी क्वेस्ट खुल गई, ओके। बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट बाकी है, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट भी। नॉर्ड क्रैक है ये तो नहीं कर पाएंगे। अरे बाप रे, इतने सारे करने पड़ेंगे हमें। ठीक है फिर आज के लिए बस इतना ही करता हूँ फिर मैं। मुझे अभी खाना भी खाने जाना और मंदिर भी जाना है। मुझे लगा इसकी एक होगी, मतलब ये वाली क्वेस्ट करनी है, ये वाली क्वेस्ट करनी है, और फिर ये वाली भी क्वेस्ट करनी है हमें। भाई बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट बाकी करनी पड़ेंगी भाई, करनी तो पड़ेंगी। इसमें देखें, इसमें भी एक इसकी क्वेस्ट है, करनी तो पड़ेगी भाई, करनी तो पड़ेगी। ठीक है ठीक है। यो काजुतोरा एडिट्स, यो आइवन सोल, बड़े भाई कैसे हो? बढ़िया हूँ भाई। लेट आ गया थोड़ा सा, बंद कर रहा हूँ ऑलमोस्ट, अब बंद करने का टाइम हो गया मेरा। ये देख लो ज़रा, सही जा रहा है सही से। मैं तब तक यहाँ पे जाके कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ ना अपना पैसा। चलते हैं यहाँ पे। तू अपना बता काजुतोरा, क्या हाल है, क्या कर रहा है, ज़िंदगी कैसे कट रही है तेरी?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to. Thank you for coming.
कंप्लीट हो गया, ये वाला भी देखूं। मॉल बीजीएम में स्टार्ट हो गया अब से मैं। अरे कल ही एस लगाया, नई आईडी बना के। अरे बढ़िया, खेल खेल भाई, बीजीएम भी खेल। अब क्या, मैंने तो छोड़ दिया भाई बीजीएम को, बट स्टिल मज़ा कभी कभी खेल लेता हूँ टाइम पास के लिए। रॉयल पास का जुगाड़ करना रहेगा। ओके ओके, कर ले बना के। चलो फिर मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ भाई, अब खाना भी खाना है, मंदिर भी जाना है। ये तो कर लिया बाकी का सब कुछ। मैप में तो, अरे हाँ, कन्वर्ट कर लेता हूँ ना। कंफर्म, ज़रूरत तो नहीं है, या फिर और मंदिर ही भाई, मंदिर ही। सैटरडे को मंदिर जाते हैं अपन। इसकी तो कोई दिक्कत है ही नहीं है, तो है बहुत सारे। ये कलेक्ट करने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है, ऑफ स्ट्रीम में कलेक्ट कर लूँगा रात में। अब ये भी कर लूँगा, ये तो हो जाएंगे। 5 क्राफ्टेबल अमाउंट है, 6 अरे सब कुछ ठीक है, ये क्राफ्ट कर रहा हूँ ताकि एक चीज़ रहे मेरे पास। शनिदेव का मंदिर, यस, शनिवार को, यस। बजरंगबली के दर्शन और शनिदेव के दर्शन करने जाते हैं हम। 5 बना देंगे। ये 5 हो गए, और क्या बनाना चाहिए हमें? सीधा बताओ। कचिंग को बिल्ड करेंगे भाई, कचिंग को बिल्ड करेंगे। ये भी कर लेता हूँ, मतलब कितने चाहिए मुझे? 6 है, मतलब 18 और क्राफ्ट करने पड़ेंगे। सी दबाओ यहाँ पे, चलो टैलेंट में ये हो रहा है क्या अभी अपडेट? हाँ हो रहा है। क्या चाहिए इसे? अब 2 लगेंगे, अरे 2 लगने वाले हैं। ठीक है क्राफ्ट, ठीक है देखता हूँ ये है क्या अभी, है क्या देखना पड़ेगा गाइस। मार रखा है शायद, मार रखा है। नेक्स्ट वीक अब इसका काम करना पड़ेगा। ओके नहीं दूसरा वाला नहीं, पैसे ख़त्म हो गए। ओके गाइस सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। मज़ा आया, कई दिनों बाद स्ट्रीम करे अच्छे से। थोड़ा कॉलेज शुरू हो गया इसलिए दिक्कत तो हो रही है भाई, दिक्कत तो हो रही है, मैं ही एग्री करता हूँ, बट कोई बात नहीं, विल स्टिल डू अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रीम्स। कल संडे है, बड़ी स्ट्रीम करेंगे कल भी, जल्दी से जल्दी आने का ट्राई करूँगा और बड़ी स्ट्रीम करने का ट्राई करूँगा। सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग, सी यू टुमारो, बाय बाय। आई एम सो